Welcome to my official hype list for Universal's Halloween Horror Nights 2025 Orlando. We're going to talk in this video about my most anticipated house, my most anticipated scare zone, my most anticipated street experience, and we'll briefly go over the shows because there's only two and I don't usually watch the shows like that, but we're still going to go over them. So, let's start with what everyone actually cares about the most, and that's the houses. At number 10, I have Fallout. This was the first house announced, and it is what I am least excited for. Not because it's going to be a bad house. By any means, I expect this to be an amazing house. But I haven't seen the show yet. And from what I know, the show isn't that terrifying. So, from what I know of it, I'm not too excited for it, but I'm going to try and watch the show before I go, and hopefully I enjoy it. If I don't, I don't, but for now it's number 10. At number 9, we have Dolls. Let's Play Dead. Interesting concept, definitely. I'm very interested in the concept they have for this house, and, where they're taking the direction, going down doll size and everything. I'm interested in the concept, definitely, but I'm kind of nervous on how they're going to execute it. So, another one, absolutely excited for, but you got to have a 9 and a 10, and those two are my 9 and 10s. Number 8, Gawkin, Monsters of the North. I'm going to be honest, I don't even know if I said that correctly, but this house is definitely a mix for me because it looks incredible. It's going to be cold in there, but it's another one. I just don't know enough about it to give it a fair ranking. And yeah, it's really hard to rank this one personally. I'm putting it at 8 because I think it's going to be beautiful and definitely going to be cold, and it's going to have a great vibe to it, absolutely. But again, I love all the houses this year. These ones got to be lower. Number 7, and number 7 and number 6 are going to switch back and forth as throughout the event. As of right now, number 7 is Five Nights at Freddy's. I know. Super low for the house. I'm excited for this house. I love the games. I loved the movie. And it's just, this year is so stacked. Five Nights at Freddy's has to be this low. It hurts. It really does. But you gotta have one lower, and that one's it. But I am excited for not just the house. I heard that we are going to be getting a Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria in the park. Super excited to see what that is. That is going to be absolutely amazing to see. Can't wait for that. But yeah, this is at number 7. Number 6, I have HHN's Demon Bounty Hunters. Now, if this were just a plain original that got announced, I honestly wouldn't be too excited for it. But a Western horror, awesome. And it's Slaughter Cinema. You can't mess up Slaughter Cinema. Slaughter Cinema is so goated. I can't see this going wrong. So, I'm putting it at kind of a midpoint because of that, but it's at 6 because I think it's going to be good, but I think it's going to be a safe good. I don't think I'm going to explore too much with it. Number 5 is El Artista, whatever, A Spanish Haunting. To say I'm excited for these next 5 houses is an understatement. Because El Artista on any other year could easily be a number 1. But it's at number 5 this year. And this house is, number 1, going to be visually beautiful. And number 2, which I saw this get posted by someone, and when I saw this on X, I was just in shock when I heard this. They're going to use every scare tactic from all events in this house. I am so excited for that. So excited to see what they do with this. This house is going to be incredible. At number 4, this is a hot take, absolutely. Number 4, I have Grave of Flesh. And there's a reason this is so high. Number 1, these monsters look absolutely terrifying. I think this is going to be one of the scariest houses this year, just because of solely based off how the monsters look. And I think it's going to have a great vibe. But again, I don't know enough about this house to give really detailed explanation, but I do think this is going to be an incredible house, and it is very high on my list. Number 3. I think this is another hot take. A lot of people are going to maybe disagree with this, actually. I have WWE Presents The Horrors of the Wyatt Six. I'm a WWE fan. I love WWE. I've shown you guys my room. You can probably see I have some WWE stuff everywhere. I have wrestling stuff over there, wrestling stuff over there. I'm a WWE fan. But I am not giving that bias to how excited I am towards the house, because I just don't. If I don't think it's going to work in a house, I'm going to say that. This is not the case. I think this will work as a house, and I think it will be an incredible house. I think WWE has a lot of horror elements they can bring into this. I think it's going to be an incredible house, and I'm so excited. I think it could be a scary house. And, yeah, I'm just super excited for this. And this one also kind of hits home for me, because I remember being about, it was 2017, maybe about like 12 years old. 13. I was young. The Firefly Funhouse first debuted with The Fiend, and I was nothing, but I was just fantasy booking how this could be a Halloween Horror Nights house, because it had so many Horror Nights elements into it. I think it'll work perfectly. And even when the Wyatt Six debuted, I was like, okay, this would be a pretty good house. Never expected it to actually happen, but it's happening. So again, a great house. Number two. If you know anything about me, you can probably guess what these next two are. Number 2 is Jason Universe. Jason is my favorite slasher of all time. I mean, I have his mask right here. I have a toy machete over there. I've got Jason's shirt on. Jason is easily one of my favorites. Probably my favorite slasher. I would say my favorite slasher. And I'm just so excited for this house. And just to see a Jason house at Halloween Horror Nights is going to be incredible for me. And, apparently it's going to be 10 times scarier than Insidious. And apparently the last room is going to, go all out. So I'm super excited for this house. Number 1, you're not surprised, it's Terrifier. We all knew this was going to be number 1. Terrifier is going to be so unique to the event. It's going to be something we haven't seen before. So excited for this house. I mean, I feel like there's just so much to talk about in this video that I just can't, because I would run out of time. I can talk about this house for as a long time. I am super excited for Terrifier. Words can't describe it. So, that's my house ranking. Let's start talking about the street experiences. Not much to say here. Actually, no. Let's start with the shows. At number 2, I have the Ghoulish Presents one. The Lagoon show in 29 was incredible. After that, I didn't really care for Lagoon shows like that. And number 1, we have Nightmare Fuel. That's the show rankings. I'm probably not even going to put them on the screen here because it's going to be quick. Next, we're going to talk about the street experiences. At number 2, I have Club Horror. There's a reason for this. I think it's going to be incredible, but it's not something that's particularly piquing at my interest right now. I'm excited to walk through it to see what it's about, but it hasn't really piqued my interest. Number 1 is Mel's Dying Zombies. I think it's about time they actually did something with that, with Mel's Dying, and I am so happy they finally capitalized on it. So I'm super excited to see what that's like and what they do with it. Maybe some special dining options. Who knows? But I'm excited. Now let's talk about the scare zones. At number 4, I have Masquerade Dance with Death. Really, the reason it's so low is I just don't care for the scare zone. I mean, these zones aren't my kind of thing, like Vampire Masquerade. Just not my thing. Never really piqued my interest. Number 3 is Mutation Toxic 20s. I feel like this is going to be perfect for the area it's in. I think this is a perfect zone for New York. Because, I don't know, New York has that vibe, and I think this Mutations one is going to give it the vibe it needs. That's just me personally. At number 2 is the Cat Lady of Crooked Lane. The vibes in this zone just look amazing. The vibes you get when you walk into the zone are gonna just hit. It looks big. All these scare zones this year look huge. And it's incredible. But number 1 is the Origins of Horror. This scare zone is going to be incredible. The best scare zone we've had at the front entrance since I don't even probably one of the best. I mean, it looks like it has a huge expansion. I mean, you're gonna have like statues of all the IPs. The crows from Hollywood, gargoyles. This zone's gonna be incredible. But that is it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. We're gonna be putting out some content leading up to on Horror Nights, so please stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button if you want. Hit the like button if you want. Turn on notifications if you want. I'm not gonna push anything on you, but if you like Halloween Horror Nights, consider it an option. I mean, I'm going to start posting a lot more leading up to Halloween Horror Nights like I do every year, so stay tuned. I mean, I'll be here posting hopefully every few days. I'm not going to say every day because I'm not going to say that and then not do it, but if it's every day, it's every day. If it's not, it's not. Anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next one. Later.